Club's colours on. Star Glitter has been well backed. And we're just about set. Racing. And DeAndy's absolutely rocketed out of the gates. More races, Santiago Girl right there. In fourth place, See Me Sizzle coming through. And they'll followed by Fringe the Roughie. Further back, McRoy got caught off the track as Princess Zelda goes underneath it. It's 3 wide as well. Star Glitter was pushing through in the middle as they settle down. And further back in the field is Kiwanzo. And back to the tail is Jazari. So on settling down, it's DeAndy's with the lead, but only 3/4. Santiago Girl goes up on the outside. And more races the inside. Princess Zelda doing it tough today. Out 3 wide. Going up in the middle, Star Glitter travelled okay. See Me Sizzle. McRoy tracks into it beautifully. Right on the back of Princess Zelda. Then came Kiwanzo. Jazari is back near the tail with Fringe. Coming around the home turn though. And DeAndy's is just in front of Santiago Girl. Princess Zelda's under a lot of pressure. McRoy's out wider. Star Glitter is coming through in the middle. And more races. McNaught goes back to the inside. Is running on as well. Inside the 250 though. Hitting the front is Santiago Girl. Here's McRoy. More races the inside. Santiago Girl just in front. McRoy can't get there. Santiago Girl punched out, has beaten McRoy. More races. And Kiwanzo fourth out wide. Then Star Glitter. Princess Zelda had a horror run. And then Jazari, DeAndy, See Me Sizzle last infringed. Number 8 is the winner. Santiago Girl at 380 and 160. Over McRoy 160 and more races 220. Fourth in will be Kiwanzo on the outside. 8, 6, 1 and 5. Santiago Gal has done it well. Number 8, Santiago Gal is the winner. Sean O'Donnell, 380 and 160. Had a nice run on speed. McRoy ran home strongly. And more races was getting through along the inside. Star Glitter was starting to work into the picture, but just peaked on the run. Princess Zelda did it really hard. 3 wide, no cover, got into a very tricky spot there. And See Me Sizzle under pressure, a fair way out. Fringe dropped out. Jazari never likely. DeAndy's led and has weakened out of it. So a nice performance here by the winner, Santiago Gal. It was third up today after a very good second last start behind McRoy. Justine Erklands is the winning trainer, and Brittany is downstairs about to catch up with Justine.
Thank you much, Richie. Justine is going to lead the horse in, so we'll just get a quick word from her. Third up today, you must be proud. It has been so close at the last two. Met McRoy better at the weights today and ultimately was able to beat it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. It's she deserves it. She's tough. She's that honest, and it's really good for her to win on a Saturday. Yeah.
And you own this horse?
Hey, I own half of her. Yeah.
Isn't that exciting as well when you're able to train and own the horse?
Yeah, it's fabulous. Brought her at the sales as well when she was a yearling. Yeah, so cheap buy. It was good.
All right, I'll let you go lead her in.
Thanks. See ya.
Justine Erklands there getting away to lead Santiago Gal in, and the market was right in the end, Pete, because the two of them, when they entered the yard, they both were equal favourites, and just late in betting, there was a bit of a push more towards Santiago Girl, and McRoy was the second elect, and that's exactly the way they finished.
It was almost as if they expected just the on-speed galloper would just have that slight advantage, but McRoy was doing what it does best, trying to flash home late, but Sean O'Donnell already had the kick on it and just was able to maintain the strength of Santiago Gal through the line. More Races was pretty brave. It didn't necessarily get any favours just being behind the leader, but it boxed on quite strong, and Star Glitter and Kiwanzo were the best of the other closers, but perhaps just lacked that little bit of zip. That McRoy Santiago Gal form line seems to be quite strong moving forwards.
It certainly does. It's definitely one that the punters thought pre-race was the one to follow, and it was justified, and definitely one that we'll be happy to look at moving forward. And Santiago Girl has just been so close. First up was third down the Pinjarra straight. Last start finished second to McRoy, only beaten a nose. It was just such a small margin, but today he got 3.5 kilos on McRoy, and ultimately a lovely run in transit as well. Was able to position outside the leader and run away with it.
It'll be interesting to see what Sean O'Donnell says, because last start it just settled behind the leader and just looked like it just took a little bit longer to get momentum at a vital time. So today he just looked like he had a lap full of horse and was always travelling quite comfortably. So great ride by Donger. He's in the zone at the moment, so he's just able to read that pace of the race quite well when he's just sitting off speed.
Isn't he? He's in great form at the moment, and we'll catch up with Sean in just a second once he's weighed in, and then he'll have a chat with the very excited Justine Erkland's. Always very special when you not only train them, but you own them, you pick them out as a yearling, and you're justified with a reward today. Sean, congratulations. This horse has been so close at its previous two, but today, what was the secret in getting the job done?
I don't know, just, you know, she got a good run today, even though I got a better run the other day. But, you know, she held that horse today where it ran to her last start and it was a bob of the head. But she might have just, I don't know, done better during the couple of weeks than the other one. But she has got a lot of tenacity and toughness, as you've seen.
Does she appreciate having that little bit of room outside the leader, just able to wind up and do her work down the straight?
Yeah, I think so, because I was able to free rein her, come in the corner. I just let her roll, where the other day I had to wait a bit and they got on top of me quick, where today, near the line, she hears them coming. She's a bloody bulldog, but, you know, it's credit to this horse. She's had so many problems and just comes here. It's a nervous wreck and it just tries its guts out. And, you know, it's credit to the stable and everyone rides work. Even Gian now, my daughter, it's fantastic. Yeah, just rap for the team.
Oh, that's very special when your daughter is the one working the horses that you're riding, and you and Justine have a great association.
Oh, absolutely. Been riding for her for a long time, and, you know, she's one of the most loyal people I ride for. You know, I'm very grateful, and we're a good team.